Kia ora guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. We're back with Dusk, and we're back on the ranch. Now, before we get going today, I want to kind of outline my plan, what I kind of foresee us doing within the next few episodes, within the next few weeks. Right now, I think the ranch is the place for us. I think it's the place for us going forward, but we have some kind of crucial things that we need to kind of get out of the way first. Obviously, we need to go back for our friends' bodies. We can't leave them there for too long. I don't think that's something that Dusk would do. It would be more efficient for us to just carry on and do what we need to do, but that's not what we're going to do here. That's not what Dusk is going to do, so that's something that we need to try and prioritize. Unfortunately, though, we can't do anything about the bodies right now. We can't really dig anything for them. We don't have tools to do it. We have a trowel. We can only really just dig up a bit of dirt. That's it. So we can't really do too much for them, unfortunately. Which sucks, and that sucks bad. So I think what we are going to do, and this is part of the overall plan, I think our plan for today, first of all, is to go to the mansion to try and see if we can find enough blankets for these people at the ranch, and maybe try and get some supplies while we're there, maybe some tools if we can find a shed. I don't know, there could be a shed. There could be a groundskeeper there now. I know that mansions have changed, so there's a chance that we could have something like that to look forward to. But I think what's going to happen is that if we don't find enough blankets, I'll just say mattresses, we are going to carry on. And this is part of the overall plan. We're going to go and grab the bodies, but we're not going to stop there. We're essentially going to carry on all the way back home, through Orrington, all the way back to Carthage, to where we started. We're going back to the mansion. And the reason that we're going back to the mansion is that we are going to be looking at doing a move, like a full-on move from the mansion to the ranch. Although I kind of don't see Dusk just settling down in one of those houses there. Sure, she might use the one that's boarded up a little bit. But I think what we need to try and do is, once we get back to the mansion, is actually outfit ourselves with a vehicle that has the construction capabilities necessary to do everything that we need to do on the ranch. So what we're going to need to do when we get back is go and try and see if we can pick up a luxury RV from somewhere in Carthage, because that's essentially going to be the bare bones of what's going to be Dusk's kind of super vehicle. It's not going to be a mobile fortress by any means. I don't like the idea of those for Dusk, but I like the idea of her having her power armor stored there, a whole heap of charges and stuff like that, and having extra armor and equipment for anyone that she might be able to find along the way. I just feel like that's going to prepare us for any kind of scenario we can, foresee in the future, because so often we have to leave things back in the mansion, and we're traveling so much further away from it now. I think we're going to be saying goodbye to Carthage. I don't think we're going to be going back and forth very often, but one thing that we do need to do eventually is try and clear the path a little bit between the refugee center and the ranch. That's for another day. But I think for now, we're going to start by going to the mansion. We're going to see what we can find there, and then, depending on how much time we have, we're going to continue on to go and pick up the bodies of our friends. Now, I need to be a little bit cautious with the hippie van, because I'm not sure. We've got 3% gasoline. That's not a huge amount. We're much more likely to run into gas cars along the way, and I think for this little jaunt that we're doing here, we're going to do this on foot, because it's really not that far. We can make that distance a-okay. Now, I am seeing another road that's up this way here, which I think is going to connect up with the prison. That might be a little bit safer than that road down there for us to take in the future, just because it's going to avoid the ants, but we do need to go back that way, because that's where our friends are, and we're not going to leave them there. We're not going to leave them to the ants. That's not something Dusk would do. So let's go ahead and have something to eat. I did see that cooked meat is a little old, so we'll try and have it now before it gets too old. And we need to have something to drink as well, and I think we are actually all out of water at this stage, so we're going to have to try and see if we can find something along our way, or we could just do a little bit of waiting to soak up that goodness from the ground. Yeah, so let's have a look, see everything that we've got on us right now. Not too much. Actually, you know what? We're probably going to have to take the hippie van over, because if we need to transfer anything, we're going to need to actually properly do a transfer in the vehicle. So we're going to have to take it with us. Unfortunately, I didn't want to use it, but alas, we are going to need to do just that. So let's get rolling, and I'm going to see if we can find our way through here without too much trouble. Let's see, are we going to use the... We've already run into something, that's not so great. Step it up a little bit more. Watching out for any bushes. as much as we can. I think we're down a headlight. Yeah, we are. That's why it's a little bit harder to see at the moment. We can still see something though. Let's not go into boulders. Bushes we can handle, boulders not so nice. Okay, we're hearing a hum. I kept on thinking it was a crunch. We are still hitting some bushes though, apparently. Okay, good. We're certainly getting closer now. I just don't like the potential of us hitting a whole heap of stuff here. There we go. Road is going to be safer, and let's take the top route if we can. Okay, feral predator right off the bat. Good, good. Okay, what else can we see? And he's up in the top hand corner. Okay, all right. So we're going to go ahead, stop our vehicle here. Control vehicle, we're going to turn off the headlights, and we are going to go and jump out of the sucker. I'm probably going to try and stay dark for a little bit, just until we're outside of the vehicle. Then let's go ahead and get our torch on. I say torch, but I actually mean like a cranial flashlight. Okay, so we know that the feral predator is going to be coming for us. He's going to be heading in this direction, so it's probably just worth us waiting for him to arrive. Here he is. Okay, all right, let him get in closer. He leaps towards us. We managed to catch his attack, hitting him back for 14 damage. We send him reeling. Now, some of you have mentioned that, yes, Dusk's torso is encumbered quite heavily at the moment. Her melee skill offsets that a little bit, but it does slow her down. That is true. Now, we are losing some blood, so we'll make sure that we use a bandage. We've only got one at the moment, so yeah, not super nice, but we'll take it for now. Let's go ahead. We're going to push you out the way, Rich, and just see if there's anything on this feral predator. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, so let's head inside the mansion. This is going to be my first time in a new mansion, I guess you could say. I'm tempted to take some caffeine pills just to keep us up for a little bit longer. We're going to do it, and that didn't actually help us too much. We are still tired, so I guess we need a little bit more of a boost than just that. So the entrance has got to be up this way, right? Or did I miss it? Okay, this is the entrance up here. No, it isn't? Yes, it is. Okay, good. All right, let's see. What do we have in the first bit here? I'm tempted to see if we can pick up a flashlight. I did see one along the way, purely just because it's going to give us a little bit more light. In saying that, though, because the corridors are so tight, we're probably not going to need it. We'll take it for batteries if we can, though. We'll go take some ammunition. You know what? Probably should have had a look at dropping off some more equipment before we actually left the vehicle. So we're going to go back really quickly and just see if we can lighten our load a little bit here. We're going to keep our backpack on though. And you know what? We really should be tracking that car. Okay. The heavy van, we need to be tracking you. So I'm going to have to jump in for a second. Excuse me. Control vehicle. Remember vehicle position. There we go. Done. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we're actually dropping some things into the car itself. Good, we are. Okay, so we'll drop the extra ammunition that we have there. Multi-tool, hold on to. Stone axe we don't need to have on us right now. Pickled vegetables, the aspic. Mechanical mastery, ranch prospectus. Our canteen's empty. Okay, yeah, we had a few 2x4s on us. That would have been weighing us down a fair amount. So that is now gone, that's good. We're a little bit hungry again. Let's have some more of that meat. We don't want to waste it though, so let's just hold on. We'll keep in mind that we do have it though. Okay, all right, mansion, what do you have in store for us? Okay, I mean, so far it's been very similar. Survivor's note. My skin is crawling and I teleport every few minutes. What is going on? And phew, they teleported away from their note. What is this here? A pearl collar. You know what? We'll take it because it's worth something. And now that Dusk is dealing with people so often, I think the idea of her having things that could be valuable to people would be in her mind because she can then trade them. Although obviously valuables are, they've kind of changed. They're not your traditional things, but I think for Dusk, she'd imagine they would be the same thing. So like fancy watches, etc. Wow, that's very expensive. Very, very expensive. And we also have a shotgun here, a Remington, and it has some ammunition in it. Tempted to give that to someone, but at the same time, kind of don't want to repeat. We could just ask that they don't use firearms, but I think we're going to leave it there for now. We've got enough Remingtons back at the mansion. Okay, what do we have? Just a regular zombie? Okay, cool. Wait for him to head on towards us, and we'll start to do the business. Okay, nothing on him except the head torch, so we'll go ahead and take batteries from that. Alright, let them do work. Okay, you created a bit of mess down here, didn't you? Okay. Alright, we got a decent amount of movement. A gamma globulin shot. Okay. And Lady Sis, were you heading out there to try and take him down? We sent him reeling. He's going to climb back through the shards of glass and make quick work of that zombie. And we'll let them make quick work of it. Alright, stick close everybody. You don't have to go through the broken window there, Lady Sis, but fine by me. Peanut butter candies, we could eat them now. Are they gonna... Yeah, they're gonna make us a little bit more thirsty though, so we're gonna leave them. Not gonna worry about them for now. So far we haven't found too much in the way of blankets. We haven't found any bedrooms. We can get some... we can get rags from taking that apart, but we don't really want rags. We don't want to be putting them together one by one. No pork sticks. Nothing that we want as of yet. So far, this has seemed like a pretty stock standard normal mansion. I was assuming that this would have been a new mansion, seeing as it's kind of newly spawned in, but maybe not. So far, we've got a pool. Everything else seems pretty similar. The center court might be different. I'm kind of hoping it is. We're going to leave the booze. No need for that right now. What do we have up here? A scimitar. Okay, all right. Yeah. That's cool. And we've also got a rapier over here, I think. Yeah, a rapier. God damn. Okay. Tempted to give the rapier to someone, although in saying that, they were already pretty skilled with the weapons that they do have. And as we can see, this is definitely a real weapon. It's not one of the replicas because the pierce damage is what it should be. At least I believe. I mean, that's actually really good pierce damage. Because Rich does seem to like using his hands more than anything else. We'll go ahead and just have a quick chat to Rich. Have a look at his stuff again here. So yeah, he doesn't have any skill of cutting weapons or anything like that. He has melee skill, and his unarmed combat's actually pretty high. So we could keep him unarmed. I almost think it might be worth us giving him the punch daggers. Although, really, we're doing the majority of the fighting at the moment, so... yeah, I think we'll keep things the way they are now. I'm tempted to grab those. If they're not going to weigh us down too much, we will. Because we can always pass them on to someone else eventually, right? So, there could be nothing else that we find in this place. So they could be what we actually end up taking from here. Okay, a gold bracelet. Yeah, sure, why not? And we are hearing some more action. Great, okay, so finally we have discovered a downfilled blanket. Now, I don't know if they specifically need... see, it says 25 blankets. I think they just need to be regular blankets. They might not need to be, but we don't really know. The volume of that isn't too bad, so we'll take it for now, just in case we don't find anything else at all. Let's stay moving. Okay, kitchen. There is a chance we might be able to find some bottled water here. Unlikely, but possible. Ooh, actually noodle soup. That could do us. It's going to quench us as well a little bit. No, nothing in the fridges. That's fine. Someone's making noise. A huge boomer actually appeared out of nowhere. That was out of nowhere. It was not there before, so I don't know how that happened. And Lady Sis is slashing into him there. Okay, alright, well we dealt with that one. Okay. I don't know how he did that. I don't know how he just kind of emerged from nowhere there. Maybe he was hiding in the wall. We'll go with that, and he just appeared all of a sudden. Okay, oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. And I think Lady Sis saw that as well. So, that was a zombie Hulk, and I'm pretty sure it just slammed... yeah, we heard glass breaking to the southwest, which means that it probably hurtled Lady Sis through the glass and outside. So we are going to need to try and take this thing down. We are going to see if we can drop that to the ground. Okay, alright, we managed to drop it to the ground. We're going to drop a whole heap of things to the ground with that. But we actually managed to block the zombie Hulk as it kind of like smashes through the door frame towards us. We managed to catch this attack as Dusk is just kind of like releasing the clips on her backpack. It drops to the ground. and her muscles begin to hiss. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. We're going to go ahead and go to our hydraulic muscles. We're going to activate them, so we should be pretty damn fast when we do this here. We've spotted a zombie Hulk, we sure have, and we managed to lash at the zombie Hulk with one of our vines, and then Dusk, with a spinning kick, knocks the zombie Hulk to the ground, but it very quickly climbs back up to its feet. Dusk lashes at it again, and the zombie Hulk tries to pound her into the earth, but Dusk grabs the attack with her punch dagger, catching it actually on the end of the dagger itself. Oh, damn. Okay, lashing at the zombie Hulk again, she sends it reeling with a kick to the chest as it flies back into the hallway. It rushes back towards Dusk with anger in its eyes. Again, she catches attack after attack, lashing at it with her vines. The zombie Hulk, weakening now, bloodied, falls to the ground, crashes towards the door, knocking it to the floor. Okay, it's got to be close to death now. And sure enough, there it is. So Dusk can stand her ground against a zombie Hulk now, especially with those hydraulic muscles, and especially once she's taken her training clothing off, which is essentially her backpack. I kind of almost think of it like that, like weighted clothing, like Dragon Ball Z. And Lady Sis seems to be perfectly fine. Let's check her wounds. She's okay. So she got a little bit of a bashing there. I feel sorry for her, but she handled herself perfectly fine. We'll go ahead and wear that, and we'll go and pick everything else back up. Okay, can we eat the cooked meat yet? Are we still full? No, we're still full. Zombie Hulk, did you have anything for us? Basketball shorts, and that's about it. So no, nothing for us. But yeah, Lady Sis got smashed right through that window, so good job, girl, good job. Okay, we turned it off, didn't we? Fantastic. Just checking to see what's on. Yep. That's good. I'm okay with all of that. Now, there wasn't anything in here, was there? No, that was it. So yeah, all that noise we were hearing before was this zombie Hulk running around, or it could have been a zombie brute, and there would have been a zombie master, because we've seen them here before. Okay, we've got a shrieker. So that's kind of not good, because the shrieker is obviously going to make a decent amount of noise and draw anything towards us. I'm having a look at sound just to see if... Okay, there we go. He has shrieked. That's unfortunate, but it is dead. Let them come up and deal with it if they can. Okay, we're not seeing any hordes right now, or at least we're not sensing any hordes. Doesn't mean that they're not out there, though. Yeah. Fantasy novel, okay. I want to make sure that we're not missing out on any rooms. So we're just going to kind of double back a little bit here and just check these all out. I don't think we're missing out on much, though. Okay, I'll let you save, gladly. Okay, nothing up there. We've checked all of that. Okay, what about that room there? That seems like it's a room. I don't think there's going to be much in it. Let's go see. Okay. Oh, game was thinking then for a second. It kind of freaked me out. That's all right. So let's go ahead and grab some water while we're here, because we can. So we're going to go ahead and pour that into the plastic canteen. We don't have any purification tablets with us. That's fine. So we've essentially got dirty water right now. So we can treat that, and we probably will. See, if we had the integrated toolset, we could just use that now. That's how good the integrated toolset is. It's like, just cook anywhere on the go. You've just got all you'd ever need in your hands. Like, physically in your hands. That's the fantasy novel, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and fill up another container. Yeah, more water. Okay. So, this mansion's been kind of disappointing. It's not new at all. It is just one of the old mansions. I was kind of hoping it was going to be new and improved. It isn't. And I don't know if that's because we'd somehow seen this on the map earlier. I don't think we have, so I don't know why that's the case, but it seems to be the case. And there's a decided lack of sheets in here. We could get a lot of rags from taking them apart, but really it's not super worth it. So awesome. Monthly, no, we've already got it. Okay, that pretty much wraps up this mansion, so kind of disappointing actually. Oh well, it is what it is. So while we're outside, let's see if we can find a bush real quick. I don't know whether or not we're actually going to be able to boil anything though. That's the thing. Let's go use our lighter real quick. And we'll take a step back away from that. Yeah, I don't think we actually have anything that we can do boiling in. No, we don't. Okay, well, I guess we'll just leave that little fire there then. if we need to. Actually, you know what? I think we could probably get away with drinking that. I don't think the chances of us getting... We've got infection resistance, disease immune, but I think we can still get sick though, so... You know what? If I get thirsty, we can just drop our roots in. Yeah, I'm fine at the moment. We're just on thirsty, not very thirsty, so... Yeah. If we wait till day, we'll be able to sleep. Let's go ahead and get these doors closed. I think I'll feel a little bit more comfortable about that. Okay, you're leaving the trunk open, that's alright. I'm okay with that for now. Alright, so we don't have a huge amount of fuel. That's not great. That's not super amazing. I can't remember if we did see any other petrol vehicles along the way here. There's a chance that we might be able to find some at this office tower over here. I don't think there's going to be anything else good there, but if we travel along this road here, which we haven't actually explored yet, and go to the office tower, I think we could find some vehicles. Now, I'm pretty sure that there were some there, although, no, from what I can remember, there was a decent number of infected there as well. In saying that, it will take us away from the ants, but there were fungaloids up there. Essentially, there's going to be fungaloids everywhere we go. So I think the idea here will be to race on down there as quick as we can, stop, grab the bodies, and just power on through. Get back to that road there, and then travel all the way back down. And then we were going to run pretty much right through Orrington. Yeah. Now, do we have any missions that we can return? Retrieve the prospectus, we can return that, so we might do that along the way. Okay, alright. Control vehicle, turn on headlights, and let's get this thing started. Let's just have a quick look again, see how much gasoline we've got. Not much, 1.6 liters. So we might be dealing with another situation where this is going to run low. I can't remember if there were any vehicles along the way here. There might have been, but can't know for certain. It would be nice to be able to go to the tank along the way as well and grab whatever we can. Okay, let's get this thing moving. And let's see, we're gonna have to go pretty much straight down. The unfortunate thing is we are going to have a lack of sight, if you will. In saying that though, with our cranial flashlight on, it does give us that little bit more sight. Actually, hang on, wait, our headlight's working now. Maybe it was always working. Strange. Okay, step on the gas a little bit more. Okay, zombie dog, we're gonna have to step it up, just so that we actually run it down rather than have it do damage to us. Okay, just did damage to us because we kind of missed it. That's okay. We'll take it. Helicopter crash. Okay, and we are at the road itself. Okay, so we had the 2 helicopter crashes, I remember that. I just don't remember if we saw any other vehicles along the way. Check our fuel status. Okay, we've already lost 0.6 liters of fuel. So we could be losing more here very, very soon. So in an ideal world, we'll find some gas before long. If we end up in the same situation again, it's not going to be great for us. 0.9, we're dropping. Okay, stay moving. Come on, there's got to be a vehicle along here somewhere. Spore clouds, fungaloids. Yeah, let's go around. Let's go around. Okay. We wandered through here. Okay, yeah, that's not great. More spores. Oh, I do not like this neck of the woods at all. Not in the slightest. Okay, so there is a vehicle. Now, I can't remember if there was anything in it. We're going to pull up alongside it in the hopes that we are going to be able to get something from it. Okay, that's a fungaloid that we actually took apart. Okay. Start slowing down a little bit here. I'm just trying to kind of line up next to the car. Okay, stop the vehicle here. We'll get out and we'll see if we can... okay. Can we siphon from that far? Okay, zombie dog. We'll deal with that first. Come on, you. Done. Okay. Alright, let's see. Can we siphon? Great. There is gasoline in there, but we need to get closer. Swap positions with you, my friend. Jump back in. Okay, we're going to have to do a little bit of backwards and forwards here, unfortunately. Or, actually, you know what? That'll be enough. Stop the vehicle there. Go ahead, jump out. It is now close enough for us to reach. So, siphon. and fill the hippie van. Good. Okay, so can I remember what's in the back here? I think it's just a scissor jack and a wheel. Okay, we'll take the jack just in case, because I'm pretty sure we have one at home, but I just want to be certain, because we have had issues with jacks before. And we'll take the 17-inch. No, we're not going to take a 17-inch wheel. No, we're not. But we are going to go and drop off these other bits and pieces in here. So drop off the rapier scimitar as well. And let's drop off splintered wood, which we picked up for some reason. And let's see, where are you? Scissor jack. Boom. Done. Good. Swap positions, close up shop. And let's examine the vehicle here. We've got 2.9 liters of fuel, so definitely better. We're more than likely going to find petrol vehicles along the way. Although, when you do find diesel vehicles, they generally have larger tanks, so it's like it's a trade-off. Obviously, we didn't find many for the tank, though, so yeah, that didn't work out so well for us. Okay, so we've still got a bit further to go before we actually end up back to where we were. We don't want to hit the fungaloid or the ant if we can avoid it. Oh god, look at that. It's absolute freaking mayhem. Okay, so that is the minefield. We need to go around that minefield. That is my bad. Okay, are we going to be able to make this turn? Yes, just. Okay, so we need to go around this little forest here. Fungaloids and ants, just brilliant. I hate this place so much. Ant, are you going to get out of my way? You are. Thank you. Let's try and avoid the tree and the bush. God damn. Okay, not bad driving there, Dusk. So far, so good, but we are coming far closer than I would like to fungaloids. They don't bother me, but they certainly bother my companions, or at least they bother... Yeah. They make me concerned for my companions. Okay, alright, okay, Lady Sis got some revenge then. Damn. Okay, good job. We've got a fungal ant up ahead. We're gonna have to make this thing quick, because this is gonna be pretty bad otherwise. Okay. Right, they're on the edge of the forest. Okay, that explosion's actually good for us, because that's going to draw all of the ants towards it. So that was the minefield again, doing its job, drawing ants to it. And there are our 3 friends by the road. So we'll go ahead and pull up beside them. We're going to take all of their equipment as well if we can. And Shayla, unfortunately, actually wasn't wearing that much. It is hard to tell that sometimes. We didn't drive over them there. We were just driving around them. Don't you worry. Okay, Lady Sis managed to kill that feral predator from behind. Good damn job. Okay. I should probably move the vehicle off the other things, because that's going to give us the best chance to actually find what we need to. Turn off those. Go ahead and stop driving. Okay. So yeah, obviously hearing a lot of noise still. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll get our friends into there first. Okay, feral predator inside of the vehicle. It managed to bite Chung's torso. That's not good. We didn't see whether or not he was bleeding, and they actually managed to kill him very, very quickly. So thank you for doing what you do. Okay, so Chung's losing blood right now. I don't know if we're going to be able to stop that blood. We've got disinfectant. Disinfectant isn't really going to help us with that. The wound still bleeds. Okay, so kind of an emergency now. We need to try and get rags as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, cutting up rags takes time, so I don't know how much time we're going to have here. We need to try and do this as quickly as we can. Okay, so let's see. We've got jeans there. Okay, and the ore pike. Okay, all right. Oh, deputy badge. God damn it. Okay, all right, we're not going to lose you, Chung. Hang in there, buddy. Let's actually just check on Chung really quick. He's going to be okay. We're going to get through here. But we're going to need to try and cut up something that isn't going to take too much time. Even just 1 rag will be enough. Okay, salvage 1 rag. Let's go ahead and run over Chung as quickly as possible. Chung, rather. And we are going to use item on. Okay, we can't use the bandage for some reason. So usually you can use a bandage to be able to do that. I don't think we picked it up, though. Okay, that's really frustrating. Okay. Alright, use item on. Rag. See if we can staunch the bleeding. Okay. The bleeding is stopped. So Dusk did it. For now, at least. Alright, let's go ahead and have some of that chicken noodle soup. Crack it open. That's got us to be full. Okay. Alright, that's one thing solved for now. How are you, Rich? Rich, you've been pretty much okay the whole time. Okay, alright, we're going to go ahead, like I said, we're going to move them first of all. So, let's see. Move them just to there. Charlotte, Gwen, and finally Shayla. Okay, we're going to start shifting them up towards the vehicle. Ignore. Okay, yeah, we're going to hear lots of noises, unfortunately. Not much we can do about that. Except attempt to ignore them. Okay, ignore, yes. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put them in that compartment there, if possible. Okay. Gwen, and finally Charlotte. Destination area is full. Okay. Not surprised. Let's see if we can fit you with the rest of the stuff there. Okay, so our compartments back there are going to be rather full, so that could be an issue for taking some of the other equipment that is on the ground currently. But we're going to try and collate it. At least try and get as much as we can together. Okay. So moving that, the crossbow bolts, the all pike. We're probably not going to worry about the clothing for now, but we're going to grab the deputy badge back. That thing might be cursed. We need to watch out for that. Okay, we're going to leave everything else though. Is that a shovel though? Okay. So now we can do something about it. We could bury them. But I think burying them here isn't the right thing to do. I think we are going to take them home. Whether or not we want to try and bury them at home with the others, with the other graves that are there, I kind of felt like the idea of burying them back at the ranch would be better. So I think we're going to need to try and keep them for now, preserve them at least. Don't know if that's going to work out though. Yeah. I don't think we're going to need a shovel. We have a shovel back at home, so let's just start trying to grab everything else. So we can collate, if I go everything, these all together, 2 all pikes. Okay, 2 deputy badges. The quiver's almost broken, so we're probably not going to worry about that for now. Okay, yeah. And let's see, we've got a lighter down there, quiver. Where was Shayla's? Okay, there. The L12 Defender, the gift. You know what, I'm going to see if we can. I think we might be able to carve that now. So let's go and grab the Defender. Let's see. We're going to have to use a knife to be able to do it. We might be able to use the multi-tool. Write on an item. Label or a note. It's a label. So the L12 Defender should now be called the gift. There we go. And that was essentially what Shayla called it because she liked to give out birthday presents. Yeah, I know. Okay, so we'll take what we can. The survival marker we're not going to worry about. The MRE, we don't want to say goodbye to that. Survivor backpack. Yeah, Shayla wasn't naked. She was close to being naked, though, I have to admit. I should have noticed sooner. We're going to take that, the army helmet, the deputy badge. Yeah, I think she might have been, I hope she wasn't wearing that, rather she was just actually carrying that with her. Because sometimes I do forget if I've put someone in a position where they're carrying a hell of a lot more. And I might not be changing their back. The fire gauntlets, I think we're going to leave as well. Yeah, because I think when we're making equipment for our people, when we're actually decking them out, we're going to do it from scratch with, you know, the new things that we can build, essentially. So we'll go ahead, we'll take all of those things. And I think that's probably everything. Yeah, so all of those are up there. Okay, we're going to head back towards the vehicle, and I want to see if we're going to be able to drop these in here or not. We might not be able to. So we'll see if we can drop the gift in there. Oh yeah, we've got a little bit more space to work with, so we should be able to do this. Drop the shot in there. Ravioli. Okay. Yeah, we'll just hold on to the other drugs for now. Don't have an issue with that. And these we can probably just grab. No, we can't because all pikes are very, very heavy, so we'll go ahead and transfer them instead. Just moving them up to the northeast. Confirm. Okay, but why did we drop it? Ignore. Okay, good. And we should be able to transfer those to here. Ignore. Okay, and 2 deputy badges as well. That should be everything. I don't think we're leaving anything behind specific, but we'll just have one more quick look through there. Lots of shotgun holes. No. We'll leave it at that. So we're going to be jumping back into the vehicle. I do want to put them back onto closed doors. It won't take too long to do that, but I just find it probably is going to be better for me to do that off camera, just because it's frustrating to go through all of the companions and do that one by one. Let's go ahead and have some more chicken noodle soup. Deal with the thirst a little bit there. And we're going to be hitting the road yet again. So the tank is just back there, so we're not that far from the tank. I would like to try and take... okay, I thought we were driving. We're not driving. There we go, we're driving now. Okay, step it up. I would like to see if we can grab some of the things that we have in the tank. But we'll just see what we can do. Okay, so let's rock around the rear side of it. I will probably just try and back towards it if possible. Okay, it looks like we might have a few ants to deal with. It's not the end of the world. Well, we'd hope. Okay, oh, okay, we can't see because of the smoke, so we're just going to stop there just so we don't actually reverse into the tank itself. Let's go ahead and turn the headlights off as well. Okay, I'd like for the ants to ignore us. I don't know if they're going to. I think you're going to come for me, aren't you? Yep, so we'll go ahead and quickly kill you for what you did to our friends. Okay, so we have the steel jerry can. We want to be bringing that with us, among other things. So go ahead and take you. What else do we have stashed away in here? Okay, we have pretty much everything in there. Okay. We even have the power armor as well. Okay. Alright, more than I actually thought we had in there. The makeshift welder, pretty much everything. So we want to be shifting that out. And it's going to be tough for us to fit it into the hippie van, but we'll try and fit as much as we possibly can. So moving that across. The rocks we're not going to worry about for now. Crowbar, that... Destination area is full. Ah, so it is actually using part of the cart there. Can we just move it onto the pavement? Yeah, we can. Let's just do that. Oh. I only want to be interrupted if we are in serious trouble. The composite plating would be great to be able to bring back, but it weighs quite a bit, so we're probably not going to be able to do that. I won't say no to just some food. And the engraved crystal, I'm tempted to just try out while we're here, while we're still in the open, because, yeah, it could be really bad. It could be okay, but it could also be really, really bad. Let's see, what do we have down there? We have some heat rounds. We'll take those with us. And let's see, what do we have up here? Swap position, grab, get items. Okay, casings and belt linkage. Okay. We're gonna leave them for now. The tank is something that we are gonna come back for eventually. I know that's my saying. That's what I say pretty much about absolutely everything. But we are eventually gonna come back for them. Believe me, it's gonna happen. Okay, so we're shifting everything across, like so. And there we go. 38 special, and crowbar as well. Ignore all other noises. Okay, so good. We actually have everything now. It's going to make moving it a little bit easier. So we're just going to go all, and we're going to be shifting it up that way. So we should only have to do one ignore, but we don't. Much sound. Whole heap of it, and we're just going to ignore all of it. Okay, we're getting closer. Just dragging these things on the ground here. Okay, all right. So We might not have space for everything here. Start getting things in. Oh, you know what? We might be okay here. The power armor is probably gonna... Hang on, how did Shayla get on the ground there? How did that happen? Okay, crap, now it's full. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how Shayla ended up there. Oh, hang on. No. That's another square. Okay, that's my mistake. I was moving things from somewhere that they shouldn't have been going. We're going to leave that on the ground because I am tempted to use it. Okay, let's see. So that's Shayla by herself in that one there. So we should be able to move some other things. Move that and move the ammonia. Okay. I don't think we're leaving anything on the ground, but we're going to want to try and double check. So Charlotte Hall is in there. Well, where is Gwen then? Where did Gwen end up? Okay, more bloody ants. We'll go deal with it real quick. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know what's happened to Gwen. So let's have a look here. Charlotte Hall. Shayla. Where the hell is Gwen? What's happened there? This is frustrating. It's going to be hard to find her now. Quite hard to find her. Okay, alright. I've teased this thing long enough. Otherworldly attention. Okay, so as we pick it up, we feel otherworldly attention on us. And I don't know if it's something that we can activate. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it is. Let's do this away from everyone else if we can. Hang on, we'll drop it to the ground. Let's just see, did it change anything? No, I don't think it did, but it might have given us something else. Otherworldly attention. That's not super good. So we're going to tell everyone else to just stay behind for now. So let's see, guard this position, see you around. Rich, guard this position, see you around. And Lady Sis, see you around. Okay, let's go out into the field here. We're going to activate it. And we're going to see exactly what this thing does. Needs at least one charge. Okay, so it doesn't have a charge right now. Okay, well, good to know. We can't activate it currently. So we'll go ahead and take it off because it's probably going to be better for us to do that. We can just hold on to the rest of the stuff for now. But we want to get rid of that. Engraved crystal, drop that into there. It goes into the trunk. Okay, so I might have missed something where the trunk was overflowing before. We're going to have to head back because I'm not going to leave her behind. There is a chance that she could be somewhere else, so if we move the vehicle, we might be able to see that. But right now, I don't know. I don't know how that's happened, because I was so sure that we actually had both of them in there. So we're going to jump back into the vehicle real quick, wait for the others to jump in, leave all the doors open. Oh, okay. We need to actually ask them to join us again, though. All right. Let's go. 2. Let's go. 3. Need you. Let's go. Okay. I'm hoping that I don't accidentally dismiss them when I'm doing that quickly. Okay, let's get this thing moving. Turn on the headlights. Okay. So we're going to reverse here, and I'm just going to see what we can see in these headlights. We can't see too much, but right now can't see Gwen, and I don't like that. And she's definitely, we're not carrying her around, so she's going to be back there somewhere. Okay, we were reversing at quite a pace. Let's not do that. So unfortunately, this is going to use a bit of gas to be able to do this. We're just going to drive along, and we're going to check. We're going to be certain about this, because really it wasn't that far. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a search for Gwen. Okay, she's not there. Okay, what about here? That's searching for Gwen. I am a little bit on the confused side now. We're going to go ahead and stop the vehicle here. Stop driving. I apologize about this. This can be quite frustrating. And it's certainly frustrating for me because I cannot figure out for the life of me why that's happened. Unless I'm just missing her somewhere. We've definitely got Charlotte. 100% have Charlotte. But the question is, where is Gwen? Because she was up here with... Okay. What is that? Feral predator corpse. I don't know what has happened here, and that's going to really frustrate the heck out of me. So, also, search for human. She's not popping up there either. So, I'm very confused about this, guys and gals. I don't know what's going on. Swap positions there. What is underneath that seat? Pair of sunglasses. Okay, we're just going to throw those away. I'm at a loss. I don't know what's happened there. I really don't. This is a real peculiar one. I haven't had this happen before. There is a chance that she could have disappeared for some reason, but I'm certain that we did grab both bodies and put them in there. Hang on. Okay, I'm stupid. I apologize for wasting like the last 5 minutes, but sometimes the way things are labeled in this isn't super obvious. So this is Corpse of Shayla Anders Amount 2. So obviously there aren't two Shaylas. Gwen is in there somewhere as well. I don't know how they've kind of stacked them together like that, but that's how it's happened. And that's frustrating and annoying. So apologies. I'm going to leave that in though, just so that everyone knows that that can be a thing. I think if we have things like that in the future, I will edit them out if I'm just being stupid and not able to find something. But I guess it's good to know for all of us that corpses can stack. So there you go. If you're looking for a body, it could just be hiding there amongst the others. And guys and gals, that's where we're going to wrap things up for today's episode. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve too much. Other than the fact that we did get a car rolling again, we did check out the mansion. Unfortunately, that mansion is absolutely useless. There really isn't anything good in there at all. We're going to mark the whole thing as explored. And it was boring as well. I was really hoping for a new mansion, but we didn't get that. Yeah, it was essentially just the old school mansion that we've seen many times before. So we've got our friends. That is the first step. The next step is going to be returning to home. So that's going to be a bit of a journey. There is a chance that I'll probably just time-lapse that, but you know what? I think there's probably going to be some things that happen along the way, so it's probably going to be worth sticking along for the ride with that one. But once we get back home, we're going to start trying to prepare a vehicle that is going to be able to do pretty much everything for us, and it's something that we've needed for a while. I was just going off the idea that I could build my own fortress. It takes a very long time to do that though, and the ranch is going to be somewhere that kind of fulfills that need, I think, for Dusk. So that's our plan. We're going to get moving on. We're going to return to the refugee center. We're going to tell them what happened, give them the prospectus, and we'll be on our way. So thank you all for joining me again for another episode, one that was a little frustrating, but we got there in the end. Thank you all for sticking with me. I've been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.